Silence.
What's up, beautiful people? I'm Arfa here, providing you guys with some more FIFA content. Now today we do have episode 17 of FIFA 15, and now as you notice we are in a new division, that is Division 6. As you see, we got promoted in our last episode. If you didn't, you should go check it out. But anyway guys, yeah, we're going to move on to this new division. Now this new team is a hybrid between a Barclays Premier League team and a League One team. I was actually going to do a squad builder for this, but I actually decided to play the divisions with, I got the clips for my squad builder, but I actually decided to play division with it, and I don't think there's any point to me doing this whole division with this team and then doing a squad builder, because from this basically a few episodes are going to include this division with me using this team. You guys are going to see how good they are anyway, so there's no point. But anyway, as you can see, we do a nice ball roll with McGeady and score a goal, and then my opponent unfortunately hits the crossbar. Really unfortunate not to have a goal yet, although most of my opponent's shots in the first half really weren't that good, although he did have a lot. And Arfa pretty much was a threat the entire game, as you see, doing lovely skills. Should have put that in the back of the net, unfortunately didn't, but anyway, it didn't matter. And apparently we only had 2 shots, because as you see, I think I showed 4, did I? 3, sorry, I don't know, I might have actually only shown 2, but I actually did have 3 or 4 shots, and EA for some reason aren't showing some of the shots. But as you see, Arfa was all over them and could not put away any of those chances whatsoever. Jovino, and I thought this was a goal, but I was very fortunate that he didn't score that. Then my opponent got a really lucky penalty. I didn't tackle him. The CPU didn't, unfortunately. Our opponent got a penalty. And then he does swap to Tevez, and he does take the penalty in the 69th minute. But Mandanda dives the right way and saves a penalty. Now we're going to speed along ahead here, because it wasn't long till I lost possession. Gave the ball to Tevez, and then Tevez did score. So saving the penalty didn't actually mean anything. But that, as I said already, Arfa was a constant threat and eventually got his goal in the 75th minute. But in response to my goal, my opponent paced abuse with Mertens and then did score in the 76th minute. But it was straight after that again that we kept up the momentum. I wasn't going to leave that kind of goal annoy me, and we do get what we deserved with McGeady coming in the 79th minute. And then we do have one more chance here with Remy. We pass off to Arfa, who's had pretty much all of our shots. Again, that should have been a shot in the back of net. Wasn't, unfortunately. But it really didn't matter, because we won 3-2 in the end. Although stats make it look like I shouldn't have won. It was a pretty even game, but honestly, I didn't think my opponent deserved to win at all. But anyway, we're going to move on into the second game pretty soon. But guys, I just want to say I'm really sorry about yesterday. I didn't upload. My throat was getting actually a bit sore. Again, not 100% better yet. Yeah. But as you see, guys, we do come up against a very nice BPL. I mean, geez, that guy had everyone. I was a bit surprised to see inform Welbeck. I mean, personally, of all the informs, I wouldn't choose him. But I suppose maybe that's why, it's because I'm a skiller. But I really was disappointed that Alessandrini didn't score that. But a mix up with the defenders gives the ball back to Remy, who does some nice ball roll, chops, Berba spins, ball rolls. Yeah, I just can't keep track of the skills. But it's Arfa again being another threat and scoring the first goal in the 14th minute. And my opponent did go from the kickoff and took a shot with Welbeck, but it was never going in. And then my opponent did have a long free kick with Toure, but didn't trouble Mandanda at all. But coming in the 45th minute, my opponent had a shot. Beautiful save, and then he has a second shot and it goes in, unfortunately. So anyway, we go into the second half. Forgot to show the first half stats. A beautiful save from Mandanda. And then my opponent does have a corner, and from this corner he does get a goal. My opponent did take his chances, so I was really annoyed with the few chances he did have that he scored back. Guys, as you see, we actually did have a red card, and it was in the first half I forgot to show it. But anyway, guys, Ben Arfa again being our threat. I kind of thought that was a penalty, but maybe I'm being a bit too easy. Maybe it wasn't. But anyway, my opponent then got a goal with Welbeck of all the players on the team. But yeah, I really didn't expect Welbeck to score 2, was it, or 1? But anyway, Aguero then did score a nice goal, and I was just so mad. But anyway, we did bring on Alessandrini, who hits the post, and Alessandrini, really annoyed with him in this episode. He really wasn't that good, and we do pick up a bit of a soft penalty. I mean, you could argue it wasn't, but anyway, what matters anyway is that was given. But I thought it was a penalty, even though looking back on it, you know, it's questionable. It's questionable. But anyway, we do smack it in the top left corner with Kabay. And as you know, my opponent did get a red card as well. I don't know why I didn't show any of them, but they did, and or we did, sorry. And then Kabay again with another goal, who actually usually doesn't push up that often, but when he does, he is definitely a threat anyway. And as you see, Mangala picking up a yellow card and then a free kick, and then, sorry, I totally messed up my recording. Sorry guys about that. And we do eventually get the ball to Alessandrini, who does some nice little skills here then. But as I said already, guys, I was really annoyed with Alessandrini. Really did not perform that well for us. As you see, he was just poor. He was just really poor. Like, honestly, of all the left wingers in the League One, wouldn't really recommend him. I'd recommend Payet over him, who I actually did have, except I was playing 3-4-3, so I had Payet actually behind him. But in future, I'll know not to use him because I really didn't enjoy him. But anyway, guys, my opponent for some reason raged. I mean, I was going to pass the ball across the box and I probably would have scored, although I can't be fully sure. Both Taarabt and Alessandrini were injured, but I just played a singles match offline just to get rid of the red card and the injury. And we do move on to a nice Brazilian squad. I thought my opponent was going to be a skiller because this looked like a pretty nice skiller squad. Unfortunately, he wasn't. We do hit the post, or sorry, the crossbar with Kabay in the 11th minute, but then it's Ben Arfa, I think, sorry, to finish it off. As I say, Ben Arfa was a threat in this episode. I mean, he was just unstoppable. Well, he was stoppable, but he just couldn't score any of his chances. I tried to go for Rabona. They're rolling around the goalkeeper, but fortunately, goalkeeper got the ball. But then we do get the ball to Remy, who does hit the post using the finesse of his left leg and goes in. And then my opponent, a little nice dinky in the goal. Well, it wasn't nice, but you know, it was just cheeky of him. But as you guys can see in the first half, my opponent did not deserve a goal. He had 1 shot, 1 goal. I had 8 shots, 6 on target, and we only had 2 goals, so I was pretty annoyed. But yeah, guys, that was pretty much the end. There wasn't really much in that second half, and I kind of had to cut down the editing. But as you see, there was only 1 shot in the second half from us and 2 from him, I think. But that does give us 2 more points. And guys, I'm going to include a 4th match because we didn't get the points for another one, so I just decided to throw in another one because our opponent raged, but he was leading, so yeah. But anyway, our opponent does hit the post, and I was very fortunate. Then I made a really bad clearance and practically just gave my opponent a goal. Then we do some nice skills with Remy, take the finesse. Fortunately, just goes wide and hits the side netting. We do get the ball to Taarabt, then to Alessandrini, and I missed a sweat. Now, I know I've talked about this, about not sweating or whatever, but guys, honestly, you know me, I never sweat, but I couldn't give that ball to Alessandrini. He was on his weak foot, and guys, as I was saying, I absolutely hated using him at this current time. And as you see, guys, Ben Arfa being a threat the entire match, breaks on through with the lovely skills and finishes off in the low corner with the finesse. And then Ben Arfa again, another threat. Ball roll and then the finesse, poor shot, good save though. And then we move on anyway into the 69th minute when Alessandrini is on the ball again. Wasn't feeling too confident with him. Although he was doing nice skills with me, I just didn't enjoy him, and he couldn't score that. I was so annoyed. But anyway, we do have a corner. and it does fall to Alessandrini, and we get another strange penalty. It's again, I really don't think this one actually was a penalty. It looked like Alessandrini kicked the player and then somehow got the penalty. But anyway, we do smash in the top left corner with Kabay in the 71st minute, and we do a nice heel to heel, a ball roll, a fake shot, another ball roll, and not really a lovely finish. Or look, you know what? It was a lovely finish by Remy. But our opponent pace abuses again with Mertens and gets the absolute luck. But anyway, it didn't matter. We got the win. We are still undefeated in this division, even though we could have lost the other game when our opponent did rage. Not rage, but he just left the match. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like below and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you later.